great King of glory, seated on high in the heavens. Oh, Jesus, you alone. You are the Lord God Almighty, strong in compassion and mercy. Oh, Jesus, you alone.
Good evening. If you can make your way to your seats, I think we're about ready to begin. I'd like to call up Hannah Dunn, the Student Council President, to open us in prayer.
Dear Lord, thank you. Thank you for all of the blessings and opportunities you have granted us, granted each and every one of us. I pray that you order our steps as we walk into new territory and are being exposed to this sinful world. I pray that as each kid walks out of the school, that your light shines through them and that they choose to spread your word. Let our faith be stronger than before. Let us put our full trust in you, and let's be blessed with many opportunities in our future. I pray you give us strength to get through these next few years and, of course, the rest of our lives. Your word says to trust in you with all of our heart and to not lean into your own understanding. Let us not be swayed into temptation and guided onto the wrong path, but to trust in you because you know what is best for us. I ask that you seal this prayer spoken tonight in your mighty name. Amen.
Class of 2021, you may be seated. Well, I am so excited to be able to be here tonight to welcome you to our celebration of these 8th graders. So whether you're watching us from home, viewing the live stream, or whether you're here tonight, I want to welcome you. I am Mrs. Aaron. I am the principal of this school, and it has been my privilege to get to know each of these students for many, many years. This is an important milestone for our 8th grade class. Tonight marks the end of one chapter in these students' lives and the beginning of a new and exciting one that will take them into adulthood. As a school staff, it's our hope and our prayer that the spiritual and academic foundation that they have received at Victory has prepared them for this. Students, you've had some unusual experiences these past few years. In speaking with one of you this week, I was reminded that you all were in 4th grade the year of the flood. At that time, we were just getting our temporary campus set up, and we were still waiting for your desks to come in. You may remember that for a short period of time, your desks were actually carpet squares. And then last year, we were so excited to finally move into our fully restored building. But that year was cut short by the quarantine in the spring. And you know what? I find myself wishing that it could have been different for you. That you could have had only good things while you were here. That everything would have just gone as we wanted it to. And sometimes it's just hard not to consider the what ifs in life. I have to stop myself though, and remember that it is through struggles that we have the potential to grow the most. It is through times of difficulty that we learn that God is faithful. It's when things don't go like we want that we learn patience and flexibility. It's when things seem too hard that we learn to persevere. These skills are invaluable to living a successful, fulfilling life. And even though your middle school experience didn't look like maybe what you thought it would, you have had these opportunities to develop the skills of patience, flexibility, and perseverance in a way that no other group before you has had. Through carpet squares, you learned flexibility. Through long, quiet carpools in small spaces, you learned patience. Through distance learning for the first time ever, you learned perseverance. And you know, as parents and as teachers, it's so tempting to try to save you from all the difficulties of life because we just want good things for you all the time. But the truth is, what we really want is for you to know the Lord and to be prepared for the future He has planned for you. God is at work all around you. He orders and He numbers your days. Christian pastor Charles Swindoll says, "We are all faced with a series of great opportunities, brilliantly disguised as impossible situations." Don't miss the great opportunities before you because they come disguised as difficulty. Don't fail to see His hand all around you, preparing you with just the right life experiences you need to become who He is creating you to be. Graduates, as you leave Victory, it's my prayer that you are fully equipped for every good work that the Lord has before you. I hope that you will turn to one another for strength and encouragement as you face the challenges of high school. And I encourage you to follow the Apostle Paul's words in Romans 12:12. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, and faithful in prayer. If you remember to do that, I am confident that you will find peace, joy, and success in your future. And remember, you're always a part of this Victory family, and we look forward to you coming back to see us and show us the great things that you've been doing. And now I want to call up Miriam Rennerson. She is your class salutatorian, and Miriam is going to share a few remarks with us.
On behalf of the class of 2021, I'd like to thank each of you for coming tonight to support us as we celebrate this important event in our lives. While we as a class may not have always agreed on everything, just ask Ms. Vaughn about how hard it was to pick the class shirt this year. I know that we can agree on one thing, and that's what we want to say: thank you. Thank you to our parents and guardians for always believing in us and sacrificing so much for us to come to a Christian private school. Thank you for pushing us to our full potential and helping us to become the young men and women that we are today. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for always being my biggest fans. Thank you, Mom, for being my coach in every sport and not getting really mad at me when I procrastinated for the 30th time on completing my current event that I knew was due a month before. Thank you, Dad, for always supporting me in all my decisions and helping me with my algebra homework, even when we both didn't understand it. Thank you, Addie and Selah, for being the best sisters anyone could ask for and for always cheering for me in whatever I do. I love you all so much. I think I can say this for everyone when I say thank you for all the teachers who have ever taught our class. Thank you for always helping us understand material to the best of your teaching ability. Thank you for never giving up on us because we were too hard to teach. Thank you for taking the time to talk us through a hard concept and answering all of our questions. Thank you for praying for us through both the tough times and the easy ones. Thank you, Miss Moore, Miss Gross, Miss Vaughn, Miss Cascio, and Miss Aaron for making our last year at Victory one we will never forget. Thank you to my classmates for making my middle school experience one that I always remember. Thank you to all of the people that have been available when I forgot my homework problems in math. Thank you for being my FaceTime study buddies and calling me when I didn't understand the homework, or was it that we all didn't understand it? Y'all have been with me through the ups and downs, and I'll never forget that. Thank you through it all, a flood, a global pandemic, and thank you for being here right now when we are graduating from a school that has been a second home and been a part of our lives for all these years. Psalm 136:1 says, "Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever." Most of all, we need to thank God for protecting us and prospering us through hardships we have faced. We need to thank him for allowing us to go to a school that has such amazing and Christ-based education program. So, fellow students, families, and faculty, I'd like to close with this. Thank you. Thank you for always being there and for helping me throughout my middle school years. Thank you for being here tonight to help celebrate our graduation from Victory. Victory has prepared me and all of us mentally and spiritually for high school, and I'm so grateful. I could have never done it without all of you. So congratulations, Victory Academy, class of 2021. Thank you.
Thank you, Miriam. And now I want to call up Kai Kepper as the valedictorian of this class.
Good evening, graduates, parents, teachers, and staff. We are here to witness the end of an era that began in T buildings recovering from a flood and ended with a global pandemic. We have had our fair share of difficulties in middle school, and yet here I am, standing in front of y'all, scared to death. I have many to thank and many to congratulate today, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I first want to thank all the teachers I've had over these years. Y'all have shaped me and led me to this position with every word and lesson. You teachers have given me so much and prepared me for the years to come, especially Coach Kenny, who was there whenever I needed him, almost as if he's been there since my birth. I would like to thank Ms. Cascio for all the years of love and leadership she has provided me and my classmates with. Ms. Aaron, I also am very thankful for you. I know this year couldn't have been easy with all that's happened, and very much so it being your first year as principal. But I would like you to know that all of us are thankful for you and your sacrifice. I would also like to thank all of my friends and acquaintances I have made along this journey. All of you have been a great help to me and made school worthwhile. I will never forget our sleepovers, parties, and field trips. As much as we'll all miss each other, though, I think we are ready for something new. But most importantly, I thank God. He has never left me and never forgotten me. I'd be nowhere near where I am today without his help. Although Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me, is severely overused, it is still as true as can be. I have trusted in him, and he has rewarded me. This year's verse, Micah 6:8, goes, "What doth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly, love mercy, and to walk humbly with God?" If we do what he requires of us, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. As we move on to our 9th grade year, I want every one of us to remember what we have learned and been taught here. We need to stay true to the morals and ideals of the Bible that the Bible teaches us. We need to act justly, love mercy, and walk humbly, no matter what life throws our way. I congratulate and am proud of every single one of us and wish the best for all of our futures. We have worked hard, and I surely hope we will still work hard. Thank you.
Each year, our 8th grade class selects from among themselves a list of superlatives. And so we're going to present our superlative recipients for this year. Your certificates are in your folder, so when I call your name, just come up to the front and then we'll take a picture of you when you're all up here. The class selected the most Christian character as Kai Kepper. I was about to give it to Cade, Kai. Kai Kepper and Miriam Rennerson. They selected their funniest classmates as Carter Fancher, Hudson Rodrigue, and Kaya Wright. Our most athletic were Hudson Rodrigue and Miriam Rennerson. Most intelligent, Kai Kepper and Macy McCaslin. Most talented, Sully Hall and Allie Efferson. Friendliest, Hunter Kieran and Hannah Dunn. Most school spirit, Daryl Mims and Alicia Hodges. Daryl, I think your whole family wins. And our Mr. and Miss Victory Academy were Sully Hall and Hannah Dunn. Thank you, students. You may be seated. Our next award is the highest honor that we as a faculty and staff can bestow on a student here. It is the Barbara Vernon Award. Barbara Vernon was a teacher here at Victory for many years, and she exemplified what the warrior spirit should be like. And when she passed away, her family and the faculty determined to set an award in her name to honor a student in the 8th grade who has the qualities that we believe that the Lord admires in us. High goals toward achievement and a love for other people and kindness. And so each year the faculty votes for this. And so we get a boy and a girl, but this year we had a tie between our boys. So when I call your name, I want you to come up. We have a plaque that is right here, and it has your names on it. It will stay outside the school office forever. We even have the ones through the flood, so we know they last, right? So let me present to you this year's recipients of the Barbara Vernon Award. Miriam Rennerson, Kai Kepper, and Hunter Kieran. And before we get to the presentation of diplomas, I just wanted to acknowledge a few of our parents who are here that have served on our PTF so faithfully through the years. I want to recognize, and if you could just stand where you are, Sterling and Nikki Hall. Sterling is our PTF president and Nikki is our treasurer. Lainey Rennerson. Lainey is our reporter. And then Kristen Kieran, if you could just come here for just a second. This is Kristen's last year to serve on the PTF, and we wanted to just thank her for her many years of service. We've appreciated everything you have done in service to our school. All right, so let's present some diplomas.
Yep. Okay. All right, are we ready? Here we go. Davin Bergen. Davin has been at Victory since K-5. He plans to attend Central Private next year. He wants to become an influencer when he graduates. His favorite memory from his time at Victory is when Coach Zach and Coach Inga were turned into ice cream sundaes. Thank you, Davin. What? Luke Burrell. Luke came to Victory in 3rd grade. He will be attending Catholic High School next year and will miss all his friends very much. Luke aspires to be a YouTuber when he is older. Thank you, Luke. Hannah Dunn. Hannah has been at Victory since K-4, started when she was a little bitty. Next year, she will be attending Episcopal and wants to become a surgeon one day. What Hannah will miss most is all of her friends that she's grown up with here at Victory. Tonight, Hannah is receiving a certificate for being a member of the Beta Club and a leadership award for her service as the student council president. Thank you, Hannah. Allie Efferson. This was Allie's first year at Victory. We're so glad that she joined us, even though it was her first and last at the same time. Although she was only here this year, she made some really good friends that she's going to miss next year when she attends Central Private. Judging by her superlative, Allie is very gifted in the arts and would like to become a graphic designer animator. Thank you, Allie. Carter Fancher. Carter came to us in 6th grade. Like many students, he's going to miss the lunches at Victory. That always seems to be a very popular choice when he attends Central Private next year. Tonight, he is receiving a certificate for being a member of the Beta Club. Carter plans to be a plant operator after high school. Thank you, Carter. Caden Fuentes. Caden has been at Victory since 1st grade. Next year, he too will be attending Central Private. One of Caden's favorite memories was this year's 8th grade Louisiana trip. And one day, he would like to become a businessman. Thank you, Caden. Sahara Gardner. Sahara came to us last year in 7th grade, and for high school, she plans to attend Open Doors Christian Academy. Even though she was only here for a short time, she has fond memories from all of Mrs. Vaughn's classes. When Sahara gets older, she wants to become an attorney. Thank you, Sarah. Sully Hall. Sully is another student that started with us in K4. Next year, he will be following his older siblings at Liberty Magnet. Since Sully has been at Victory for 10 years, he has many memories, but one of his favorites is experiencing chapel every week. Tonight, Sully is receiving an honor medal for earning all A's and B's, a certificate for his service as vice president of the student council, and a perseverance award in math. In the future, Sully's goal is to become a computer programmer. Thank you, Sully. Timothy Hartman. Timothy came to us in 3rd grade, and next year he, like many others, will attend Central Private. Timothy loved Mrs. Williams' classes, science classes in particular, and plans to work in the NFL in the future. Thank you, Timothy. Alicia Hodges. Alicia came to us in 3rd grade, and next year she will follow her older sister to Live Oak High School. One of her fondest memories was playing SOAP. I have no idea what that stands for. It's apparently an acronym in Mrs. Gross's class, and she hopes to become a surgeon or pediatrician one day. Thank you, Alicia. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, Alicia did win 1st place in the Talent for Jesus art category. Josiah Kepper. So Josiah started here in K5. I feel like I'm talking about a different person. Following his older siblings' footsteps as well, he will attend Central High School next year. After graduating from Central, he plans to go on to become an engineer. As an elementary student, Josiah remembers the rapper named Skittles, apparently, teaching students about Jesus. So this evening, Josiah is receiving an honor medal for earning all A's this year, a certificate for being a member of the Beta Club, and receiving a Spanish Excellence Award. Thank you. Hunter Kieran. Hunter first came to Victory in 1st grade, and next year will be headed to Doyle High School. Hunter strives to become a writer one day. Like Josiah, Hunter fondly remembers learning about Jesus from Skittles the rapper. Tonight, he is receiving an honor medal for earning all A's and B's, a certificate for his service as the Beta Club president, a PE award, and a 2nd place ribbon from Talent for Jesus for his monologue. Thank you, Hunter. Benjamin LeBlanc. Ben came to us in 3rd grade, and next year will be attending Denham Springs High School. He will miss his friends very much. I'm quite sure that they won't all miss each other, especially all their cutting up that they do in class. Next year, he will be attending, when he gets older, he plans to become a neurosurgeon. So please don't joke around in the operating room, okay, like you do in class. This evening, Ben is receiving an honor medal for all A's and B's, a certificate for being a member of the Beta Club, and a certificate for his service as a student council representative. Thank you, Ben. Macy McCaslin. Macy also has spent all of her school years at Victory since starting here in pre-K. Next year, she will be moving on to Baton Rouge Magnet High School. Like her other classmates, when Macy thinks about chapel, she thinks of Skittles the rapper. When she finishes school, she plans to become a chef. Tonight, she's receiving a certificate for being a member of the Beta Club and a PE award. Thank you, Macy. Daryl Mims, Jr. Daryl has been here since kindergarten. He will miss his friends the most when he goes on to Family Christian Academy next year. In the future, Daryl would like to become a YouTuber, and tonight he is receiving a Bible award. Thank you, Daryl. Aiden Newton. Aiden came to us in 3rd grade. Next year, he will be attending Kearney Christian Academy. And one day, Aiden would like to become either an airplane pilot or a cyber engineer. Like Davin, Aiden enjoyed watching Coach Inga and Coach Zach get turned into ice cream sundaes. Thank you, Aiden. I apologize, I flipped my page and realized Aiden received an award in Bible, in PE, and a Perseverance Award for history, reading, and math. Abigail Perez. Abigail came to us in 3rd grade. Next year, she will be attending Liberty Magnet High School. Like her other classmates, Abigail loved watching Coach Inga and Coach Zach get Sundayed. When Abigail gets older, she strives to work in the legislature or become an engineer. Tonight, she's receiving a PE award, a certificate for being a member of the Beta Club, and an Awesome Attitude Award for math. Thank you, Abigail. Isabella Pettyjohn. Isabella came to us in kindergarten, and next year she will attend Central Private. Similar to her other classmates, Isabella will deeply miss her friends and the people at Victory. One day she hopes to become a fashion designer. Thank you, Isabella. Miriam Rennerson. Miriam came to Victory in 4th grade, and next year she will be attending Central Private, but will absolutely miss everything about Victory. In the future, Miriam plans to become an orthodontist. And tonight, she is earning an honor medal for all A's this year, receiving a certificate for being a member of the Beta Club, a Spanish Excellence Award, a PE award, a certificate for her service as a student council rep, and a 2nd place ribbon from Talent for Jesus for her piano and singing solo. Hudson Rodrigue. Hudson is another one of our lifetime warriors as he began attending school here in K4. Next year, he will be attending Live Oak High School. Mrs. Williams' classes were some of his favorites, and one day he hopes to become a professional soccer player or an engineer. Thank you, Hudson. Cade Tate. Cade joined us in 5th grade, and next year he will be attending Central Private with many of his classmates. Cade also enjoyed seeing Coach Inga and Coach Zach get ice creamed, and one day he plans to become a businessman. Thank you, Cade. Kaya Wright. Kaya is also one of our lifelong warriors coming here in K4. Next year she will be attending Central Private. She smiles when she thinks back to elementary chapels with Skittles the rapper. In the future, she simply wants to be successful at whatever God has planned for her. Tonight, Kaya is receiving awards for PE and having an awesome attitude in math. She is also receiving a certificate for being a member of the Beta Club. Thank you, Kaya. May I present to you the class of 2021. Graduates, will you please stand? And now, the moment everyone has been waiting for, it's the 8th grade memory slideshow. Enjoy.
I can see it in your eyes that you are restless. The time has come for you to leave. It's so hard to let you go, but in this life I know you have to be who you were made to be. As you step out on the road, I'll say a prayer, so that in my heart you always will be there. This is not goodbye. I know we'll meet again, so let your life begin, 'cause this is not goodbye. It's just I love you to take with you until you're home again. The stirring in your soul has left you wondering, should you stay or turn around? Well, just remember that your dreams, they are a promise, that you were made to change the world. So don't let fear stop you now, 'cause this is not goodbye. I know we'll meet again, so let your life begin, 'cause this is not goodbye. It's just I love you to take with you until you're home again. Oh, I know the brightest star above was created by the one who loved more than we'll ever know, to guide you when you're lost. What started as a still small voice is raging now, and your only choice is to follow who you are. So follow who you are, 'cause this is not goodbye. I know we'll meet again. Oh, this is not goodbye. I know we'll meet again, so let your life begin, 'cause this is not goodbye. It's just I love you to take with you until you're home. It is I love you to take with you until you're home. It is I love you to take with you until you're home again.
I believe that you are God alone, but sometimes I still try to take control, 'cause I get scared when I can't see the end, and all you want from me is to let go. You're parting waters, making a way for me. You're moving mountains. see, you've answered my prayer before I even speak. All you need for me to be is still. I bring my praise before I bring my need, 'cause there's no fear you've not already seen. I rest my heart on all your promises, 'cause I have seen and know your faithfulness. Your parting waters, making a way for me. You're moving mountains that I don't even see. You've answered my prayer before I even speak. All you need for me to be is still, and know that you are God. Be still, and know that you trust that you are parting waters. Lord, you whispered my name. Oh, you answered my prayer. You're moving mountains. You're parting waters, making a way for me. You're moving mountains that I don't even see. You've answered my prayer before I even speak. All you need for me to be is still. Be still.
At this time, we'll call up Hunter Kieran, our student council president, Beta Club president, to close us in prayer.
Please bow your heads. Lord, I thank you for tonight. I thank you for letting us gather in fellowship together and celebrating all the years that we have spent together. I'd like to thank all of the faculty, our classmates, and our parents especially, who have helped us through our years here. And I'd like to thank you for letting us all get here safely tonight, and that you would help us through our high school years. Since I pray, amen.
All right, I'm sure you know that we have a small reception planned for everyone outside in the foyer of the sanctuary. Before we do that, we're going to call up the entire class so that everyone can take a group picture of them. And then once they're finished with their giant group picture, then everyone can head out into the foyer for the reception. Thank you for coming tonight.